Hey everyone, so I am super excited. I got a box. I've already opened the box, but I put it back in the box to be like, look, I got a box. How excited. So I ordered trees last fall, some fruit trees last fall. And I thought I could hop on here and show you guys some fruit trees that I ordered. And we can kind of talk and learn about things and such. So, ta-da! How exciting. And this was all that was in the box. And if you ever ordered trees, was these papers in this little flap. So I would check there if you're looking for some type of planting instructions, order details, all that good information. Because when you order from businesses, it does need to have, let me cover up my address, like a live plant license on the front. During shipping, it can show the things to the postal workers. Wow, words are hard today apparently. So this is from Willis Orchard. And I thought maybe I could just like cut them open and we could inspect them. Let me go grab a knife. So we could inspect them, kind of see what we're looking for when we order trees. Or just be excited that someone got trees. Whichever one you want to go with. I think this is the second year I've bought from Willis Orchard, and I'm really liking the products that I'm getting from them for the price of what I'm getting for them. I'm in Indiana. Willis Orchard is in Georgia, I believe. Yes, Georgia. So they do have some, like, southern plants are more their forte, right? Makes sense. I'd like to not, they have the gel stuff in here. So ideally I don't want to get this all over my table, but it's house cleaning day anyways, right? I see what's happening. Okay. The different root systems, they do have the moisturizing gel stuff in it, which I feel like you can see. Yeah, that's the moisturizing gel stuff. We've got, oh, something growing down here. That's interesting. I think I might have gotten a bonus plant, or that's growing from this. I'm sure. Can you see that? My drifting? Can you see that there's like some little baby growth on that? That's interesting. I don't think this is a black Tartarian cherry tree that is 3 to 4 years old, I believe, or 3 to 4 feet tall. How great is that? But I don't think they like Like they spread more starts from their roots, but it kind of looks that way with what I'm opening up and seeing. So, and this is still in its dormancy, because you can see like the little buds are, none of them are green opening. Right, that makes sense what I'm saying. And you can see things. Okay, great. I'm just gonna set that on the box for now. So then this one has a nice root system. Oh. There's a nice root system on it. This is the Bing cherry that is 4 to 5 feet tall. But I feel like also it was like 4 years old. I feel like the 4 to 5. I know I didn't buy 1-year-old trees because it's not a 1-year-old tree. Maybe I'll double check my order information and put that down in the description below. So I have had these in my house for, I don't think a full week, maybe like 3 days. But this one, they were all dormant, but this one's already starting to like come out of its dormancy because my house is warmer than outside. So I probably need to hurry up and get these in the ground. So we got 2 cherry trees. My cherry tree I had last year, I think might have died when the wildfire smoke came down from Canada. It was growing leaves and all that beautifulness. And then when that smoke came down, it just shed all its leaves. I've been able to snap quite a few branches off, but I think there's still a couple that are alive. So we'll see if it comes back at all this year. It might just be really hindered in its growth process. So this one, a nice root ball system on it as well. And this is an American persimmon tree. That is 1 to 2. This was only $5.95. American persimmon tree. What a deal. Take my money. It's 1 to 2 feet tall. Maybe 1 to 2. I should have looked this up. But this one is starting to come out of its dormancy also, because you can kind of see the little green nubs there. So that's not good. It needs to go in the ground. I have an American persimmon already planted in my backyard, but they need 2, I believe. I'm pretty sure it needs 2, or else I just really am excited about eating a persimmon. So I bought another one to try to, let's go. I don't want to find out later that that one actually needed a partner. I have this one already in the ground. It's already growing. Do your things, you know? So, and then, oh, this is interesting. This is an American elderberry that has 3 stalks to it. Like, I don't know. There you go. So that's interesting. I feel like, oh, that one stinks. Oh, this might, I think that's a root. That's a root. There we go. Go to your home. So this one isn't, it doesn't really have any buds on it. Maybe a couple little, like, nodes. I don't think you're going to be able to see that. It's so, oh, kinda, you can kinda see that. So, this is the elderberry. I planted an elderberry last year, so I was being proactive and getting the second one. But I'm pretty sure that other one got destroyed. So, bummer. I'll probably need to buy another one. However, for this one, this was $10.95, again from Willis Orchard, and it's a 2-year plant. That was sale price. Okay. These could have been shipped anywhere from December 1st to April 1st. It is March 3rd. So, exciting things. Yay. So, I have an idea of where I'm putting these. I need to go mark off the spots. Am I going to go do that today? Probably not at all, because I don't want to dig holes. I have clay soil. The effort it takes, oh my goodness. No thank you. However, your planting instructions. So the piece of paper, you want to keep this because it has a compliance agreement and kind of like your warranty, where it says this is certified that the live plants with this certificate accompanied had been produced and maintained under a regular inspection program administered by the Georgia Department of Agriculture in accordance with the Etymology Act of 1937 and regulations promulgated thereunder. Expires 12/31/24. So you keep that. It has a compliance agreement on the rest of this page. And then on the back, it talks about planting instructions. So once you receive the tree, try to plant as soon as possible. Poops. If a few days are needed, take the trees out of the box, leave the root wrap on, and place it in a shady, ventilated location. Try not to damage the bark of the tree while handling, as this may make the tree vulnerable to insects and fungi diseases. Planting the trees, you want to dig the hole 3 times the size of the root ball. So 2 to 3 times the size of that. It talks about, excuse you, thank you. How fruit trees like well-drained soil, and that you should probably add sand or pea gravel to the mix, like to the whole mix, when you go to plant them to encourage well-drained soil. I have clay, sand, soil, so like, sure, I should do these things. Am I going to? Probably not. I'll probably dig a 2 to 3 times size hole, plant it, and then put mulch on it. You want to make sure, it talks about how when you fill in the hole, you can tap it down with your foot, and just to make sure all the air pockets are no longer. And then you'll water the tree and then mulch the tree. For spring planting, it talks about how frequent watering is crucial to get the roots established. In the fall, you should soak them to try to help get the roots established before you plant them. Again, it goes over all that information. It does talk about, so when you go to plant them, you'll want to plant these trees, like, you don't want to bury too much of the trunk, or else like that will cause the trunk to rot out, and you don't want that to happen. So I mean, you can see that like the gel stuff has been up higher than what it really needs to be. And if we take some of this gel stuff off, You can kind of see like, goodness, like that's where the trunk begins and that's the roots, right? So you don't want to put soil above that. You'd want to keep it basically right there. Again, oof, we'll see. I touched the ceiling with this big guy. This one, like, again, right there is where your roots begin and the trunk begins, or roots end and the trunk begins, so you don't want to go deeper than that. I might try to film this, because ideally I should get this in the ground this week, which wasn't something schedules. I'm just getting used to new schedules. Goodness gracious. I only have 4 holes I need to dig. So I can do that. I can do that this week. Goals. So hopefully I can try to film that and show that to you guys. But as of right now, I'm just going to show you that I got trees. And that's exciting because yay. For right now, I'm going to put all of these things back in this gel stuff because this is not today's project by any means. It'll be later this week's project. So I think that's all for now. Thanks for going on the journey with me.